So, love Iron Maiden, big Iron Maiden fan.
Me too.
The last show was at the Honda Center in Anaheim where they
Mm.
played, and then they stopped playing because there was such a giant cloud of smoke, marijuana smoke, and they did not like that one bit. They said, "We're gonna stop. You guys have to stop smoking," and they did because we all want to hear Iron Maiden play.
Yeah.
I just thought that was super funny. And then I saw it like in the news the next day because you know how the media is. They like to try to make a story out of nothing, right?
Right.
Johnny,
I hear
you
you.
still awake, dude?
I am.
I
Just-
saw them. I saw them with Motorhead and Dio
Damn.
at
What a great show.
Shoreline. One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Nice.
Dude, I would have loved to see Dio play.
Where was that at?
Motorhead too. It was
Man.
all good. All of it was good. And
Yeah.
then we lost Dio. We lost Lemmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Darren, you used to work here.
Yes, I worked here for. I've been in this bar for over 20 plus years.
Oh,
I
wow.
worked here bartending for 14 years. I still work the door at shows.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
So you also play music.
I
Still?
have played. I just reformed a band. We haven't played yet.
Nice, dude.
But I grew up in Hawaii, and I played in a band over there, the Numbskulls. Let's go.
Oh, heck yeah.
And did Warped Tour stuff.
Yep.
I'm an old school punk rocker. I'm 52 years old.
That's
and
crazy.
This is my my stomping grounds right here.
No, I've heard of you guys, seen you on playlists.
Yeah, the Numbskulls
That's so cool.
with the K. Don't get it
Yeah.
confused with the N one because they're guys are boneheads, so I don't promote that.
Yeah, I don't like boneheads either.
Yeah,
Mm.
Which is that's a different episode for a different day.
different
Mhm.
days. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying.
No.
I just don't want to get mixed up. In
I was
anything
just
I
gonna
wouldn't wanna
say
be in.
is that scenes are different across the country.
They are
And
definitely
skinheads in California, they're connotated with those guys.
yes.
But
yeah.
skinheads in Florida are different. The sharps are a little bit different. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
they're
well, they-
anti-racist.
yeah.
It's all
I-
complete
Hawaii,
opposite. So.
same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
there's all the anti-racist guys, and what I
Speaking
grew
of
up
which, I
doing.
see a Trojan logo up there, which is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the first thing I thought. I'm like, holy crap!
That's,
Let's play some two-tone reggae right now.
yeah, I love it.
It's great. But yeah, so you've been here for a while.
I've been here for quite a while.
So you know about the ghosts. What's the
Uh,
weirdest thing you've seen related to those dudes?
Here we go.
The Ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen a lot actually.
Damn.
And,
really? So
oh,
it's a
I've
real
seen-
thing.
It's a real thing.
I was just messing around, but it's a real thing.
It's a
Johnny,
real
it's
thing.
a real thing.
No, there's
It is the
it's a
real thing.
It's a real thing, and it's that. Some people don't believe. I do. I've seen what I've seen. I've seen somebody were sitting at the bar, and she was leaning back, waiting for her cab, and me and the other bartender were talking to her. And she's leaning in her stool, and she had a bottle of Budweiser on the bar, and it just flew and hit the wall. And she was like,
Whoa.
I didn't do that. And we were like, no, am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yes.
shit. I'm all, no shit. You're sitting right in front of me. I saw the beer bottle fly
Holy
across the
cow.
room. We've seen, I closed the bathroom doors, put the trash cans to prop the doors open, and turned off the lights. And then as we were walking out, both bathroom doors slammed. The lights were back on, and the two trash cans were back under the sinks. And that same night, my wife had seen somebody in the alleyway, like through the mirror, like some big dude. And there's been a lot of things that have happened in here, a lot of things. So it's a real thing.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
And one of the old timers, I think they probably mentioned Marv.
No, they didn't actually.
Well,
You wanna tell a little bit of Marv?
Marv was he was included in the bar.
Okay.
So throughout all the owners that have bought this place.
Mhm.
Marv was part of the deal.
Oh wow, nice.
And he was a old school gentleman. I think when you walk in, that poster up on the wall, that's Marvin.
Nice. We'll
He
take some
passed.
pictures.
He
and post them.
passed away not too long ago, and he was a staple in there.
Okay.
And I had asked him, "Is this place haunted?" And he was like, "Oh, absolutely it is." So, no, it's real. I don't care what anybody else says, but yeah, there's stuff that happens in here. It's an old bar
Yeah.
with a big history. So
Yeah. I know Karen mentioned you were in a Kemper documentary. Do you get asked these questions like a lot from the true crime people?
I do.
Johnny's like a true crime
I didn't.
guy.
I didn't
I'm
even.
not.
I didn't even know I was in it until somebody was like,
Oh,
"We
funny.
watched this thing, and you were bartending in the background." I
Oh
was
no
like,
way.
I didn't even know I was in it, but yeah, it's like I get asked a lot about the Kemper
Yeah.
stuff, and I've heard stories from some of the old timers that have passed, and yeah, there was some interesting stuff.
Yeah. I don't know,
Well,
man.
Where
Go
did
ahead,
he
Johnny.
sit? Where was his favorite bar stool?
See behind me, right there. That was
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, he sat in that corner.
The corner.
In that corner, he befriended all the cops that would come in here because it's obviously the jury room were right across the street from the courthouse.
Right.
And so he befriended them and would ask them questions. And obviously, if you know the story, they didn't believe him at first. He had to like tell them, no, it was me.
Yeah.
But they called him the gentle giant in here. And a lot of people were like, oh, Ed, you know. But
It's so weird. It's just so weird how like somebody that you see every day or whatever can do something so horrific. But then again, you don't really know the people that come
you
here,
don't,
right?
you can
yeah.
never judge a book by its cover.
No.
Everyone thought he was a gentle giant, and he was actually
The opposite.
pretty
Yeah.
much the opposite.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure you've seen a lot of people come in and out of here, and
I have.
you know, you made some good friendships and relationships and everything, and
Yeah,
but you never really know people, obviously. So
I never do. Right? I mean, well, until you do. I don't know.
But
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't know.
people were shocked around here that it was him, I guess.
Yeah, very.
Okay. That's something that I could, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even the cops didn't believe him.
wow.
They were like, "Oh, Ed, quiet down." But like, yeah, no.
Because there's certain people that I tell my kids if they look like that, avoid them or whatever. You know, I tell them, I
Yeah.
literally tell them to judge a book by its cover.
Sure.
But sometimes
Sometimes you
it doesn't
can't.
work.
You
Yeah.
never know. You never know.
I mean, it's easy to do at a bar, right? I mean, he would say like, "Hey, I bought them a beer, they would buy me a beer." It was just a
Right.
casual relationship.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah. Yep. Very unique. Yeah, and well, that's what he was about. I mean,
I think that's why people like bars, they like places like this, is because there's really no judgment. You're just here to drink a beer, share a couple stories,
and this is
entertain yourself.
This place has been for a long time just everyone knows each other neighborhood bar. And,
Yeah.
so we all, you know, everybody knows each other, and then when something like that comes out, it's like, oh shit. Thought we knew him. Guess
Right?
we didn't.
Jeez. You're right. I'm just
Whoops.
we made a bad
He
judgment
did
on that
what?
one. But yeah,
All right. Yeah, and I just kind of wondered about that too. Our big thing is like, you know, we're just kind of love places like this because you also get a vibe of the city too.
right.
So-
yeah. And this is a good spot to
Yeah.
do that, and a lot of people that come through and
Unless it was in the
play
70s.
bands or whatever, like the vibe here, everyone really likes, and like
Hmm.
it's real tight knit. It's a neighborhood bar. I mean, and it always has been, and you know,
which is
we're
which is
very
good
friendly.
to have still. It's very good to have still because living in a corporate world nowadays, these
Yes.
places are going by the
Yes.
wayside pretty quick.
Yeah, they are. You're right, 100%. And so that's why I think this place is still what it is because of the camaraderie and everyone that comes in knows each other, but the locals are very nice. We don't treat anybody that comes in any different, and it's it's a sense of yeah, let's have a beer,
Mhm.
let's sit down and have a drink. Hi, I'm Darren, and this is our, you know what I mean, like
Darren was one of the first guys that greeted me here.
yeah,
What are you
Nice.
doing? Oh, I'm doing a podcast. All right.
yeah,
I'm like, holy crap. This is amazing.
yeah. So the jury room is very known for that, and
Yeah. Nice, man.
and
Darren-
our punk rock music, and
Oh my gosh, I know.
and like it's got a lot of history, man.
Got
One
any?
of the original owners was a like Red Sox player. And
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I worked for them a long time ago. Marv was a staple, and then the tattoo shop up the road moved in, and it became not just an old timer bar. It changed from just being a cop bar, then old timers, but then the younger punk rock scene started moving in because of the
Nice.
tattoo shop, and it like they accepted us and let us start doing our thing too. So it's always been a really cool spot for that.
That's great. Got any cool stories or any interesting stories? We heard about dumpster fires. Anybody had to throw out that
Yeah.
was
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if I should tell this one.
no, go ahead. Nobody listens anyways.
Right. Well, like it was St. Patty's Day. We called it the St. Patty's Day Massacre because these guys were rolling around. I guess they were Nazi guys, and they were at another bar up the road. And we got a phone call explaining, like, hey, these guys just thrashed our bar. They said they were going to the jury room. They showed up. I was bartending, and another buddy of mine was too. And I had a bunch of youngsters that are tough guys. And I was trying to handle it. The other bartender was like a professional fighter. He was getting a little more dumb. I was like, that, just you guys got to go. And then they got pretty stupid, and it kind of turned into a bloodbath a little bit.
Oh, wow.
And like that was one of the worst throwing outs that I've had. Like the cops did show up, and they were like, thought it was a fight, but because they were slipping on the ground, there was a lot of blood. And it was wasn't our best moment, but like they were painting swastikas
Yeah,
all
screw
over,
those
and
guys.
like I was like, we're not having this. And then
Nice.
that turned into something. And then another night, I couldn't work here because I had to offer to work somewhere else, and my wife at the time offered to work the door because she did it before me. And that night turned into a full-on bar brawl.
Oh wow.
And
You don't see
It
that
was-
anymore.
it was gnarly. This is a long time ago. That night, the one night that I didn't work the door and my wife did, it turned into stools getting thrown, and like, everyone just getting beat up, and it was gnarly, dude. And I'm like, ah, damn it, I should have
I
worked.
missed.
I missed. No, it wasn't that I missed it. I was just upset my wife had
I
to work the
missed.
door. I was like, damn it, I could have handled it too. But
Damn it, honey.
she's actually tougher than me, so
That's
remember
funny.
that one.
Man.
So she handled.
So full blown bar brawls back then, man. You can't. You
They're-
can't do
I
that
mean,
anymore now.
it's pretty self-regulated in here, and it doesn't
Yeah.
happen often. But those are a couple of the ones that I know of. But like most of the time, people will come in here, and they come in with the wrong attitude. You hear,
Oh, that's
you
the
know,
sound.
all the stools back up, and it's like, just make sure you come in with
Okay.
respect, and like everything's fine. But this is a very self-regulated place, and it's
Nice.
it's a family bar. We all love each other here, all of us.
But
Awesome.
if you say something silly and you hear that sound, what
There.
sound was that again?
Mm.
You hear that sound, you done messed up.
You done
And it's
messed up.
probably
Like, the whole
time to
bar is
close your
gonna-
tab
The whole
and
bar
go
might
back
act up.
to your house and go to sleep,
Yeah, or
And try again.
Yeah, or just
or apologize at the very least,
apologize, or
and then shut your mouth for the rest of the night.
yeah, you're just gonna be escorted down. We're not much for beating down people here. That's not our thing.
No.
It will. It's a thing. It's just a thing. We all
Yeah.
know.
Right on. Well, thank you so much for sharing those stories with us. That
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yes, sir.
It's great to meet you.
You too.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Thank you for coming
Nice to
on the
meet
Bomb
you.
Joe's Beer
Nice to
Club.
meet you.
That's Johnny El Gato.
Johnny. Rock and roll.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
All right. Right back. Nice. Yeah, thanks a lot. That was great.
Yeah.
See, these podcast things aren't too bad.
Yeah.